Hello, how's everybody doing? This is yours truly, Mrs. Mullins. I sent an email to a couple of you that had emailed me directly about something else. I did email you all back, and then I included in there that we will not be meeting on Thursday. This Thursday, which is October 2nd, I had committed to volunteering to help at the big event at the convention center, the Better Skills event. And when I signed up to volunteer at the time was way before this class started. And so I forgot that this class would have started. And so I am kind of saddened because, I know we need to meet, but I think we'll be fine. So I decided to do a little video just so you could hear my voice, you can actually see me, and I can walk you through what needs to be done since we're not meeting on Thursday. And we'll still be good because we'll meet next week and the week after, and we'll be on track. Okay? All right, so just a couple reminders. Make sure you've gotten in there ready. Make sure you've done all this stuff that you were supposed to do. Sign in, use the Go key, and get in. I will be looking. So if you haven't, I will shoot you an email individually. All right, don't forget your intro assignments, and then make sure you do this practice trial run. Quite a few of you have, but if you see not submitted down here in the corner, that means you have not done it. All right, and so just make sure that you write out these sentences, all the sentences, and then you need to take the notes, you wrote it on notes, and you need to take a picture, scan it, get it to a PDF or Word document, and upload it here for me to grade it and make sure that it comes in correctly. All right. And so any questions you have about that, go back up here, how to create a PDF document. We give you multiple ways to do it, so you just choose what works best for you. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be on campus tomorrow, and I'll be on campus in the morning, but I'll be in class, so it probably won't help to meet with me Thursday. And then Friday is fall break. No. This Friday I will be here. So if you need me this Friday, I'm ahead of myself. You can stop by. So just let me know what you need, but look through this first if you have not already done this yet. Quite a few of you have, and I've already graded it. So kudos to you. Thanks for getting that done. And I tell you, you're ready to upload your learn notes and keep it moving. Okay? All right. So then the next thing is the prep. So the prep ends tomorrow, which is 10/1. And everything in here needed to be done. So just make sure that you've gotten your Ed Ready done, and then you were supposed to, these are the learn notes that you were supposed to turn into me. So factors and primes, adding fractions and mixed numbers, these were the ones you were supposed to turn into me, and I was going to have them back to you on Thursday, but we're not meeting, and so you'll get them back next week, all right? But from what I could tell just by looking at it, most of you are on the right track. So, I will take into consideration the fact that we are not meeting this week. And then you were supposed to upload ordering and rounding decimals by the 26th. And then order of operations is due by tomorrow night. So you still got time to get the order of operations done. Now, I will say this. It doesn't actually stop you from uploading it. So if you want to go in and do ordering and rounding decimals and get it done, then do that. If you did not turn in your other two to me, then just, if you want to slide it under my door, or if you're on campus, that would be perfect. So that way I can go ahead and have them all together, and then I can go ahead and get them graded. And if anything stands out to me, I will probably email you directly and say, I graded your learn notes, and this is what's missing, so try to fix that before you upload the next set of learn notes, okay? And so just keep in mind, just take your time and go through and look at every module and make sure you understand everything that's being asked of you, okay? And it should be, once we get it going, you should be fine in understanding what needs to be done, all right? Okay, so where we are now is the next unit. I've opened it up. So if you look on your checklist sheet, I moved Unit 6 to come behind the prep. So we're going to start that first. So when we look at it, it's going to be a little out of order, but just follow through what I have on that sheet. All right, so exponents and polynomials, that starts on Thursday, October 2nd and runs through Monday, October 20th. So we have about 2 weeks and 2 days to get this whole module done. And the reason why is because it is a little lengthy. So we want to make sure we get in here, get to work and practice. All right. You always have your module checklist. I would suggest that you print this off if you can, just so you have it to check yourself and make sure that you know exactly what you need to do. Everything highlighted in red means that these are the learned notes you're going to upload to Moodle for me to grade. All right, so again, everything highlighted in red are the topics that you're going to use to do the learned notes and upload those notes to Moodle for me to grade. All right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total learned note sets that you will have to upload to Moodle. Okay. All right, so just print it off. I give you online textbook. So these are the Unit 11. These are the lessons for the whole entire module. All right, remember, this is where you go to the study path, and I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. And then here are the learned notes that are required. So what I did was I put simplifying by using product, quotient, and power rules in scientific notation are due by the 8th. So that's next Wednesday. You need to have those uploaded because we're going to talk about it in class on the 9th. Okay? And I will switch the dates. Originally I had them the 15th, but it will be the 8th is what I have it set. And then the rest of them, which there are 3 more, are due by the 15th. Okay? And then on the 16th, we'll finish up and talk about polynomials. And then everything is due in EdReady by the 20th. You have 2 quizzes that you have to do. So I would suggest exponent quiz, don't take that until you have completed all of your exponent stuff. So that's exponential notation, everything leading up to scientific notation. So the first 4 topics, I would not do the exponent quiz until I've gotten through all 4 topics in EdReady. All right? And I'm going to go in EdReady in a few minutes, so you will see that. And then your polynomial quiz, I will make sure I've completed the entire study path in EdReady before I take this quiz, because it is comprehensive of everything that you will have covered. You have a other assignment, which is a journal entry, which you have to watch a little video and then answer the questions in the journal entry, and then we're done. All right? So all of this needs to be done by the 20th. All right? But we'll meet twice to go over it and talk about it. Okay? So let me go to EdReady right quick because I do not want this to be long. All right, so when you log into EdReady now and you go in, you're going to see your prep, which you should have already done, taking your diagnostic and completed all of this. The target score is this circle up here. So the more you go through and do the work, this target score starts moving, and what ideally should happen is it should be all the way to 100. So that means all these boxes should be green. All right, but you'll take the diagnostic first for the prep. Now, if you haven't done that yet, I am going to be checking that on Thursday, Friday, probably Friday. Friday is going to probably be my grading day. So Friday, when I go in and look, I'm going to see what your target score is, and that's what I'm going to put into Moodle. Okay, so you just want to keep in mind and keep up with that. All right, so then the next unit is Unit 6, which is exponents and polynomials. So as you can see, you have quite a few topics to cover. So that's why we're taking about 2 weeks to do this. So we get time to practice. Y'all get time to work in EdReady and get it done. So when you view the study path, my suggestion would be is not to take the unit test because just in case you're not as familiar, I do want you to work through each one of these topics and make sure you're good to go. Now, you have to submit the notes for simplifying using product, quotient, and power rules, but it might be better if you know the exponential notation and understand that before you come in and start trying to learn the rules. All right? And then product and quotients raised to powers, that's another one that you need to know, and then scientific notation. So these first four are for your exponent quiz, and the notes you have to do out of these is simplifying and the scientific notation. So just go back to that checklist and make sure you know what's what. All right? So we're going to work through this together. You have a little bit to do before we meet on the 9th. So just go into Ed Ready, get in there, start working. Go ahead and start working through your notes, your learn notes, and get those done. And so I will use Thursday from 1 to 2:50 as your time to do the work you need to do. That's what I would suggest. We're not meeting for class on Thursday, October 2nd. So use that time to get in and get on Ed Ready and get in Moodle and start working through some of the assignments. And of course, if you run into any questions whatsoever, please let me know. So again, no class this Thursday. We will meet back up on the 9th at 1 o'clock in class, ready to rock and roll with exponents and learning the rules. Okay? Take care. Have a good one. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Thanks.